Peace be with you. Hello, hello. My name is Father Mislav Pecek, and welcome to Let's Play Warhammer 40K Rogue Trader. I'm a Catholic Dominican priest, and this is my blind Let's Play. So, as always, we're going to start with a short prayer. And for today, actually, we're going to pray a prayer to Saint Michael the Archangel. I think it's appropriate. I've been baptized with the name of Michael. So, Michael the Archangel is one of my protectors. I always celebrate him on my namesake day. He's a protector of the whole church, and a very strong protector at that, invoked in spiritual combat. Appropriate for this kind of a content that I'm reacting and playing currently. And also, interestingly enough, uh, more than 100 and something, 130 years ago or so, Pope Leo the 13th actually wrote this prayer and told the whole church that we should pray it for protection. And this pope took the name of Leo the 14th, so he's basically his successor in many things, in social teaching for sure, getting in touch with issues and problems and challenges of our today's day and age, and that's for sure artificial intelligence. So our Pope definitely prophetically goes into that area, but also love towards Blessed Virgin Mary, protection from Saint Michael the Archangel, and good, solid Catholic teaching backed by the teaching of Saint Thomas Aquinas. So, looking forward to the pontificate of this Pope. And let us start this Let's Play together with a prayer. In nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti. Amen. Sancte Michael Archangele, defende-nos in proelio, contra nequitiam et insidias diaboli est oppressidio. Imperet illi Deus supplices deprecamur, tuque princeps militiae celestis, satanam aliosque spiritus malignos, qui ad perditionem animarum pervagantur in mundo, divina virtute infernum detrude. Amen. In nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti. Amen. Okay, so we are, my friends, continuing with this Let's Play. We're trying to save the ship. We have a couple of new companions. I wonder, I guess this is a prologue to the game, so I'm not sure if we're gonna be keeping all these characters that we have. The character of Abelard, the character of, what's your name? I forgot her name. The name of Idira, and of course, the character of Argenta, very charismatic type of a character that really likes to go and hunt the heretics to kill them. We should not kill the heretics, we should convert the heretics, Argenta. Oh, Paulus will try to influence Argenta, but I wonder if there will be any success in his work. So we're passing through this gate and going to the upper decks, the officer's place. Let us loot this. Catechism of Saint Drusus. I wonder what's the history of that. Another door with more goods. I think that these goods are because of some unfortunate dead fellow. Let's just open it. We're capable enough. We don't have to use special gadgets to open it. And, okay. Deck Officer's Helmet. It grants us armor. Yes, please. So the one who needs armor the most is the one who will be in melee combat the most. I presume this is him. So, oh wow. Looks cool. It looks really cool. And with the animation of the chainsword as well. Okay. Is that it? Yeah. Okay. So what do we have here? A fallen spell has blocked the path. You have to look for another way to Edothrad. Sir, yes, sir. Paulus feels responsibility towards all the shipmates.
Attention to detail is the key to success.
Attention to detail. Well,
The sooner we start.
I can agree. Attention to detail is another multi-key, but I'm also good at lockpicking, so I won't be needing those that much, I presume, right? I have 2 multi-keys. Also blocked, I guess. Let's go here, let's see. There's a person on fire. The roar of the flames rings in your ears, and the choking smoke makes you cough and gasp for air. You instinctively recoil from the scorching heat wiping your face. A moment later, a hazy silhouette forms in the raging wall of fire. You are surrounded by ear-splitting noise and screaming, yet you distinctly hear the sound of footsteps. And then, you see the figure walk out of the fire towards you. It is Theodora von Valentius. Okay.
Lost my heir.
Her expression is calm, terrifyingly so for someone whose body is engulfed in inferno. One of her hands is resting on the hilt of her power sword, the other is raised in an inviting gesture. Is she possessed?
An apparition.
Ah,
A sorceress. Apparition. Trickery of the warp.
I kindly sympathize with Argenta here.
Sister, you will lower your weapon. Threatening the Lord Captain is outrageous.
Despite his commanding tone, Abelard does not sound too confident. He's staring at the rogue trader and you notice a muscle in his cheek twitching. Are you in pain? So I care for her. She's a member of my family.
To renounce weakness of spirit in pursuit of greatness is the only path to heights worthy of a rogue trader.
Theodora, why is your voice echoing? We're not in an echo chamber. Isn't that a little bit unnatural?
I can lead you out of these flames, show you a path, rid you of pain, and give you a weapon so that you may defeat your enemies. Decide.
Oh, Theodora, I can show you a path. Pain is not always bad if it's united with what's worthy of suffering for. No, that's okay. I don't need a weapon to defeat my enemies. Are you sure you're okay, Theodora? Your mouth begins to salivate. Each word Theodora speaks is like music to your ears. So Paulus is succumbing to her influence, or influence of the entity that is lodged in my mind. That entity that dwells in the deepest recesses of my mind is pleading, begging, demanding that you give her an immediate answer. That answer can be nothing other than acceptance.
Do not listen to this abomination. If there is naught but his light in your heart, if you are resolute in your faith, then
His light.
step into the flames. The Emperor protects. His faithful will
Kyrios
not be
protects.
deterred by either darkness or deceitful promises. Nor will the fire burn those who carry the torch of faith in their soul.
Interesting enough, Emperor Kyrios was also a type of a title for the emperor in the time of Jesus Christ. So when after the resurrection of Jesus Christ, the apostles went and proclaimed that he is God, he's risen. He died, but he's risen, and they would invoke his name as Christos Kyrios, So he's the emperor. He's the god emperor. That was very scandalous, to say the least, in that time. Of course, we can understand why some of them were martyred, but they understood what they were saying. So there's one god emperor, and that's not the one you think is the true god emperor. Christos Kyrios. It was a very powerful shout, and if we understand it from a historical context, from a historical perspective, we gain a new view of the text that we're reading.
To the
History is interesting.
We need to follow Lady Theodora before we suffocate in this furnace.
Idira, you are a psyker, and you psychers are kinda mad. I say no.
The people! The survivors from the middle decks! We must help the crew, lead them out, find a way around.
Then we'll miss our chance to meet up with Edel.
Okay,
What
we
are
have to move.
waiting
Okay,
for?
we are inside of embers and a lot of CO2. We're coughing because of the smoke. Sometimes your character will have to make tough decisions based on their values, interests, and goals. Such decisions affect their convictions. This can develop in three directions: dogmatic, iconoclast, and heretical. Each includes 5 ranks. The higher the rank, the more zealously the character follows their convictions, and the more noticeably the world around them reacts to their actions and decisions. So, we're more charismatic. Promotion through the ranks of each of the 3 directions opens up access to new dialogue lines, events, unique abilities, and also changes the attitude of others towards your character. Also, some items can only be equipped by characters with certain convictions. When one of the conviction branches reaches rank 3 votary, it becomes the character's main focus. When that happens, the other 2 conviction branches cannot be raised above rank 2 adherent. Okay, so I can go up in all 3 of them, but only in one of them I can go to 3 or above. Your character's allies have convictions of their own. So, let us not look at the dogmatic heretical iconoclast. So let us not put ourselves into boxes, but let us approach with the answers rationally. So, first choice, walk through the fire. The Emperor will guide the righteous on their path. So, yeah, it's like a walk of faith. We go through the fire because our faith in the Emperor, I guess. Heretical would be accept the offer of help. The offer of help from Theodora. And I guess the one inside of my mind. Take my pain away and give me power. Oh, that's such a weak answer. Power for the sake of power and running away from pain. You won't solve your problems like that, my poor Paulus. And the last one, get the people off the bridge. I will not leave my people in harm's way. Okay, interesting. So, definitely iconoclast, but I don't know why is it called iconoclast. We'll see. Dogmatic is tempting, heretical absolutely not. Iconoclast, I think my character tries to be selfless, and the first instinct as a captain, as someone who might be leading the ship one day, has to be towards his crew, you know? So, taking care of the people. You look away, and the illusion breaks. The unbearable heat instantly makes your skin burn, and the voices of the people beyond the shroud of smoke grow stronger and hopeful. Once you and your companions rush back, barking orders and guiding the survivors. In your determination, you completely forget about Theodora, and when you turn your head, you see nothing but a bellowing fire. Iconoclast plus 15. And she disappeared, of course she disappeared, so... She was apparition. A bad apparition. Okay, go back.
Where did
Am I
she
wounded?
eat? The thing that was standing in front of us in the fire? I could have sworn.
Ah, of course.
To the same place all unholy visions go. Do you want to follow it, witch?
Well, you might be right, Argenta. You still have to learn how to communicate properly. So, we cannot go through the fire.
No more.
We go around. Can I go around here? No. I see. Crash the platform. Ballistic skill 100%. Sure.
Duty prevails.
Well, that was very precise. Who was the shooter? Was that Argenta?
What deeds await us?
Too late. We are too late. Or perhaps Edelthrad and his escort never made it here. Which would be even worse.
Keep your cool, your mom. You have to be responsible. Do not let your emotions get ahead of you. You led your people out of the pirate trap and arrived too late to rendezvous with Edelthrad. I see, so that's a consequence of our decision.
Or they could be fighting on the bridge as we speak. Without us.
Oh, you make some sense. So we have to hurry.
My lord, I beg your pardon for interrupting. The people are asking for orders. You came back to save us. So now we will follow you through thick and thin.
Yes.
To the bridge.
To the bridge.
If Edelthrad is there, then he requires immediate assistance. I say there is one thing that I find most troubling. The Lord Captain's voxcasts. They are still coming in, even though it would make sense for Lady Theodora to be on the bridge right now, at the head of the counter-assault. I feel uneasy. What if the Lord Captain is besieged in her own chambers? With your permission,
What if?
I suggest that we confirm for ourselves that she is not. We can use the same elevator that Lady Theodora and Mort headed for earlier.
Edelthred or Lady Theodora? So, okay, the journal. A separate lift leads to Theodora personal quarters. So we have to go there? Is that like a new priority right now? Okay. Let's loot everything that we can so that we don't arrive unequipped or ill-equipped. High-octane Promethium canister. I cannot use it. It would be fun if I could use that like in combat. Maybe it's too explosive. And first let them out, okay. Is this a lift?
If such is the Emperor's will.
Or no? Nope. There's a door here. When you draw closer, your skin begins to tingle from static discharge. Very descriptive. I like it. And do we have to go here? Let's first check what's behind these doors.
Hey,
Okay.
what's
Yes, that's the correct way to go. It's not that easy to navigate over over here. Maybe I'm rotating the screen too much as well, but still. Okay, first let's loot. Next, adamantium hilt guards. Armor kit card, okay, that sounds good.
I dare not provoke the whispers.
But you should investigate the whispers. Some whispers are good. A lot of them, not so much. Sometimes you have to ignore them as well. This clearly does not serve as a stateroom. The generator's machines and crude wall paneling indicate that it is a maintenance module room rather than an area for receiving guests. Wow. I never would have figured it.
Marching on.
Lex Mechanics goggles. Plus 3 logic. Yes, please. No. Inventory. Machine right set. Okay, for turning on the machines. Sure. And let us immediately equip the plus logic. Let me see how. Okay. I like it. I like using technology. I really find the grafting type distasteful. You know, piercing through the skin, this kind of technology, and the transhumanistic kind of tendencies. Even though for the Space Marines that I saw, it's to say the least very interesting how they envisioned it here. But you know, I would not imagine my character ever like fusing with the machine in some kind of way, but using it as a tool, absolutely. That's something that is very much human, using tools and machines, but not becoming a slave of them. Okay. Can I do something here?
This mastercrafted patella augment is not fit for a servitor.
Nope. Here.
We are the spearhead of the
Lord
Imperium.
Captain's quarters. Yes, that's it. Okay. So prepare for battle, I presume. Lord Captain's quarters is over here. So we've been in Warren Chamber, in Officer's Deck, in what's that? Navigator's Sanctum. And this is the Lord Captain's quarters. So it's not at the top, it would seem. Officer's Deck. Okay, so at the top is like the cathedral kind of a thing. I'm trying to understand the architecture of this void ship. All right. So, reach the secret lift. Yes, we did. And now, let's check where our captain is. So we're inside of her quarters. Let's investigate a little bit. Let's first go here. Wow, it's very fancy, expensive, but not exquisitely so. It's spacious, but more in a frugal kind of way. So this chandelier is not
Something ominous
overly
lurks
exquisite.
ahead.
Skulls on the walls. It's a mirror, I presume. What is this? It looks like an eye. What? What's this? It appears and disappears from the walls. Is this like because of the warp? I wonder. Look at this. You see that? Like suddenly blood on the walls. And it's subtle. It's very subtle. If you don't look at it, you won't be able to notice. Oh, look at this. Like tentacles. Yeah, that must be definitely the influence of the void. This is a combination of a fountain and a place for bathing. Okay. Let's search in another direction.
Let's proceed.
Let's see what do we have here. So it's sleeping quarters. A place to read something. Or pray maybe, I don't know. Pray to whom? That's the question, yeah. In this kind of a universe. This does not bode well. Influence of warp, we can see a lot of blood and what looks like Theodora's body lying on the desk. So, we should, usually in games my first reaction would be first loot everything and then go and check what the story has to tell you. Why? Because what if suddenly a cutscene happens and we cannot loot it anymore? But let us roleplay now. Our natural first reaction would not be to loot the room while we see the captain is dead. Unless we're kind of psychopaths. So, let's check it out. The murder scene. Theodora von Valentius's body is sprawled on the large, blood-drenched desk. The arch-militant's corpse, still clutching a weapon, is slumped against one of the bulkheads.
Emperor, accept thy faithful souls.
So they even invoke the Emperor to accept the souls. Interesting. The Sister of Battle. The Sister of Battle. Yes, Adepta Sororitas. Surveys the scene, gaze lingering on Arch-Militant's body. Oh, sorry.
No! Lord Captain, I didn't hear a thing. Not a whisper, not a breath. It was so loud. Why didn't I foresee this?
You cannot foresee things. Only God can know with certainty what is the future, and I doubt the visions that came in your mind came from that ultimate source. They came from some source, for sure.
Lord Captain, who would even dare? Unless that rat, Voidsphere.
Rat Voidsphere, yeah. Almost certainly he loathed Theodora. Yeah. I doubt it. Voidsphere wished humiliation and suffering upon Theodora. Let's swim that. Ah, that's interesting. Maybe so. But we don't know him that well. Say nothing.
How could Mort have failed her so terribly? The Arch-Militant was born on a death world. He had lightning-fast reflexes.
Good question. Oh, don't be hysterical, woman. There will be time for mourning. It's not now.
If you find something that might bear the imprint of the killer, just give it to me.
Okay.
And I'll try to see what secrets
determination. I like that. So, let us first examine Theodora's body. You lean closer to the body. The cause of death is apparent. What ended the rogue trader's life was an auto-pistol shot, an extraordinarily accurate one at that. Theodora's face bears an expression of surprise, the last emotion she experienced in life. So she saw someone she didn't expect. Someone the one who killed her was someone who was close to her. Edo thread, maybe? Something on the floor catches your eye. A heap of blood-spattered parchments and scrolls that must have fallen off the desk. As you lean down for a closer look, you notice something else. Small shards of glass scattered on the floor. Idira, would you try touching Theodora? You might be able to see the killer through her eyes. The last image imprinted in her brain? Something like that, maybe?
It doesn't work like that. I can try to read the memories of objects, but dead bodies are a different story. Something like that would require her soul. And after what we saw on the officer's deck, I won't risk searching for it in a warp.
I see. So, the souls go somewhere. We are currently traveling through the warp, so I guess the soul is in the warp right now, or souls always go to warp after the death in this kind of a universe. I don't know that. Just a second. My nose is running. And here I am. I apologize. I had to clear my nasal cavities, and I'm ready to continue. Okay, so she cannot search for her last moments alive. Let us first examine the Archmilton's body. An auto pistol shot went straight through Mort's forehead, spraying the floor and the furniture around with blood, brain matter, and shards of his skull. The safety on the Archmilton's weapon is off. Hey. The killer must have been a split second quicker than he. So he recognized the threat and his reaction started, but it was too late. Okay, let's inspect the shards on the desk. My character is taking his time. It is difficult to say what exactly was broken. The object fell on the floor, and that is as much as you can ascertain. Upon closer examination, the shards appeared iridescent rather than completely transparent, as if they had been submerged in promethium. And promethium is a broad term for the combustible fuel in the Imperium of Man. That's fuel that mankind is using the most, I presume. Promethium. Okay. Note to self, remember promethium. Idira, what do these shards tell you?
I see streaks of color, luminescence, blue lights, faces, drawing closer. Lady Theodora.
Cryptic?
And Conrad. And what is that? Ah! Something dark, enormous.
Something went through the void, I presume. The warp.
Something foul, that's for sure.
The glass thing was something foul. And the glass thing is now broken. Okay?
Tainted witchcraft.
Tainted witchcraft. You cannot tell if Argenta's remark is directed at the glass shard or Idira herself. Okay. Inspect the papers. Reports, accounts, dispatches, you go over the scrolls until you stumble upon a document that is starkly different from the rest. It is a handwritten letter signed with the initials XC, and a seal with a symbol that is vaguely familiar to you. What does it read? Let's check it out. Esteemed Theodora, a change in circumstances has demanded your immediate assistance in our mutual cause. Forthwith, upon receiving this letter and performing the necessary preparations of the crew, you are to depart. Bless you. I'm sneezing. Okay. Let's go again. Forthwith upon receiving this letter and performing the necessary preparations of the crew, you are to depart for the RICAD system. One of my acolytes, Interrogator Heinrichs van Kalox, operates there at the present time. Upon your arrival in the system, you will, without delay, make contact with him and offer any assistance required of you, after which you will provide him passage to the Furibundus system aboard your ship. Okay, an interrogator that we have to give passage on our ship. On footfall, the interrogator will remove himself from your presence to await further instructions. Anticipating any questions you may have, I will stress that the nature of Interrogator Van Kalox's activities on Ricad Minoris is of no concern to you. Aha, so it's like classified. If required, Von Kalox himself will disclose the details of his mission. It's on a need-to-know basis. May the Emperor's light be with you. XC. So we don't know who XC is yet, but I believe we shall with time. And I have succeeded Lord Imperium, and sends a shiver down your spine. The author of this letter addressed to Theodora von Valancius signed it with a seal of one of the Holy Ordos of the Emperor's Inquisition, the secret police of the Imperium that relentlessly hunts heretics, Xenos, and other enemies of humanity. Okay. So XC is a part of Emperor's Inquisition. We had best be on our way.
The crucible of battle calls to me once more.
She's eager to fight.
No, wait! We must see if we can find anything.
If we can.
You can't bring her back. Let her go.
Okay, so
Light of terror, guide our way.
Cannot understand what and how happened, but we can loot everything for now, and we'll find the details later. We know that Inquisition basically commanded the rogue trader that we take aboard a person with us, and that person has to do something. We don't know if that is connected with the death of Theodora. We'll see. No, we take it. Okay. And not only that we take it, we equip it. So this is a different kind of a cloak. A blue one, a blue-gray one. Okay. Paulus, Theodora's rosary. This rosary doesn't have a cross. The wearer of this amulet gains 10 bonus to commerce and lore Imperium. Okay. So it's not for praying, I see. But sure, let's put it on. We're already good at lore Imperium. We'll be even better now, succeeding in almost every check. Lore Imperium 55. Yeah, that's a lot. And commerce 45 right now. This is good. We have to keep our ship and our party well equipped. Not to say rich. What's this? Organs. And nobody has been playing these organs for many years. A lot of dust, I presume. So, poor fellow has only helmet of the devoted protector. Requires dogmatic follower. This helmet grants its wearer immunity to enemy critical hits for the first 3 rounds of combat. That is very good. And I presume that our lovely Argenta will be able to put the helmet on. Her white hair is not visible, unfortunately, if we put a helmet. But maybe. Yes, show helmet on off. That's better. Yeah. This looks better. Show backpack. Yes, for her, yes. Base outfit hardware. Okay, no, that's fine. Got it, got it. I understand. Okay. So, let us investigate the rest of this area. A bizarre fragment hung on a trophy board. The light, smooth surface of the object is dotted with dark spots and crumbling holes. An exotic object. Okay. Who is chanting? Not here. We have deceased captain of the ship. Don't be chanting just like that. And what do we have here? This is like a shrine. Oh wow, okay, that's a personality cult. You do not put your own painting and have lots of pictures. That's a very Luciferian thing to do. Basically, worshipping yourself. Not very good. It will not end well. Well, she's dead right now, so maybe that's connected.
The light of terror shines for us.
Okay.
Close ranks.
Let the blood flow.
So are they not just regular heretics? I cannot see if they're like warp influenced. Okay, get your characters in position. Can I move my characters? Abelard. Yeah. Okay. Idira. What is interesting? I did not notice this before. But, yeah, sure. Idira here. Paulus, you go here for sure. And Argenta. You go here. Okay, start a battle. Light and medium armor. Of course, one is better in protecting, but probably less in dodge. Armor and dodge panel. Yeah, I understand that. Heavy leather armor, that's heavy armor proficiency. Deflection, deflecting damage. Only characters with heavy armor proficiency talent can wear it. Okay. So, first character to play over here is this guy. And I presume I should be able to hit all the characters up to there. But, okay, before that, can I maybe gain a bonus in attack or something? Until the warrior's next turn, all incoming damage is reduced. I will charge in, so I think that would be best, and charge here.
Reduced to dust.
That's it? I damage no one? Oh, come
I will
on.
do my duty.
Oh, wow, he's much stronger than I thought. Wow, much
It will be
stronger.
done.
Protection. Okay. Next. Expose weakness to this guy. And afterwards. So this is 2 points. Analyze enemies. Good. This is 0, so I can use it. Immediately use it. And shoot. Only 12. I presume he has high armor. Okay. Enemy status. Right click on enemies to see their... Oh wow, out of 87, that's a lot. Light effects, heavily damaged. If damage, hit chance, and wounds are reduced. Expose weakness, weapons, reject the flesh. So he's a half machine kind of person, or even more than half. Okay, so let's try to damage them as much as we can. Grants momentum. This ability grants additional free momentum for each enemy around the sister or was hit by her this turn. Yeah, first we shoot. Can I first run? Single shot. Yeah, let's shoot like this. Yeah, very nice. Now
As the Emperor commands, I act. Faith
Now
without
this.
deeds is worthless.
Run
I
here.
will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
And can I? Oh yes, I can. So this is
The
perfect.
Emperor-
She's very powerful. I think she's the most powerful character we have. Okay, let's see what combat... Oh no! Now I have this woman. I can expose weakness further, but I think I will do this. Psychic Shriek. Doesn't parry, we don't need that. We can strike, no. Lightning Arc, no, because I will damage my own fellow. I will just use the Psychic Shriek. 23 damage, that's a lot as well. So strong, but yeah, I feel...
I took care of this one.
Oh, that was attack opportunity. And another attack opportunity. And he missed. Okay. Wow.
At your beck and call.
No, oh. Damn it. Shift. Not there. Okay.
Reduced to dust.
Got it. Got it. And I leveled up. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Let's first loot. Swords. Last pistols. Grace of the Oblivious. The wearer gains +5 toughness if their intelligence is less than 35. A Grace of the Oblivious. Funny name. Okay. Like this. Let's equip. Who has less than 35 intelligence? Who's the poor fellow? Abelard. Oh, you poor fellow. Oh, Endure as well. Poor fellow. Oh. Argenta, you too. Okay, I guess 30 is like, would that be like 100 IQ? The average? If then, that's okay. Maybe it's like, okay, the average IQ is not, it's like between 90 and 110 though. Okay, let's level up. So we gain Firearm Mastery. We have an ability now to make a number of extra attacks equal to the weapon's rate of fire, which is very good for Argenta. Using the weapon's attack, that number costs the least attack points, and they do not spend attack points. First attack, immediate crit, and immediately reloads the current weapon. And we can use it how often? So we click here, or No, that's automatically, and also we had choose a talent. Okay, yeah, now it's like D&D. Do we have suggested talents? Yes, we do. Oh, these are suggested with a thumbs up. Okay, deal damage. The critical damage is increased by 1%. That's really not a lot. Oh, maybe it's tax. Yeah. Cover efficiency increased. Camaraderie for each ally plus damage. Wow. For each adjacent ally, the soldier deals 9% more damage. I will be back, she will be back, so at least 9%. Fire it up. Yeah, that's one. Rack and Ruin. I think Rack and Ruin is good for her. She damages a lot of them at the same time. Reloading costs less. Unpredictable. Gain a critical hit chance. Oh, wow. Okay, so recommended features. I will be, yeah, choosing this one. Okay. Hopefully I'm not doing something bad. You guys know what's best, you min-maxers over there, but I'm trying. So dismantling attack. One exploit on all enemies, then makes a free attack against the target, which always hits. And the target of the attack minus 30% penalty to dodge and armor. And I also have a talent. Weak body, weak soul. So we reduce toughness and willpower for 1 round. Why willpower? Height of Excellence. So plus damage armor penetration for each exploit until the end of a combat. Only applies to the first strike or projectile and burst attack. And stacks, of course, it stacks, it will be 2. Expose weakness costs 0 AP. That sounds nice, but I was always able to use my action points efficiently so far, so I don't know. Whenever operative attacks an enemy that is at full wounds, the attack deals 14% more damage to that enemy. So full health characters are more vulnerable to my attacks. Sharpshooter, let's see what's this. I have not moved, plus 1 damage with single shot attacks for every 5 cells between them and the target, and plus 4 ballistic skills. That does not stack and lasts until the operative moves. I like Sharpshooter. Okay, let's see here. Edge of Fate, Fatebringer, Flawless Plan. Will I be the kind of character who doesn't move? Like a sniper, sharpshooter, base skill, lore, plus 7 lore, athletics, advanced skill. That's a lot. Maybe. Oh, this is not my character. I don't care. This is Dira. I completely forgot. But she's also operative, that's why. I don't like her character that much. Maybe she will grow to me. Okay. I will choose some of the recommended ones. If it's at full wounds, more damage. That's something I like. Okay, warrior. Immediately restores all action points and movement points, plus 3 movement points. Okay. Less than 50%, so he has more critical chance. So like a berserker. The warrior's critical damage is increased by 8%. Not armed with melee weapons, so he likes going instead of melee with those who have guns. Deal additional 3 damage to enemies that have no allies in adjacent cells. Contempt. Whenever an enemy attacks the warrior, next melee attack against the enemy, additional 5 damage. Tanking for more damage. Does not stack but can be reactivated. Epicenter of Slaughter. Whenever he's attacked. Okay, thick skin, plus 1 damage deflection. Parry chance is increased by 25% of the warrior's total amount. Yeah, I would using him for a tank. And my operative guy, so that's the dismantling attack. I saw that one. And the one that I like out of all of those is that I'm not sure. So I always lost so much time in games min-maxing and trying to create the perfect character, and I think a lot of you did the same thing, but we don't want to waste too much time on those kind of things. This is my first playthrough. I can allow myself to make mistakes. I believe that the recommended ones are good, and I should use them. So this one, Expose Weakness 0 OP, I know it's good. It really looks really good. Fresh Target also looks really good. But perception bonus is 10 or higher, plus 1. AP, ignore enemies deflection. How can I know what's my perception bonus? 10 or higher. I like the combat insight, but how can I know what's my bonus? What's my bonus? Summary. Close. Yes. So my bonus, perception bonus, persuasion. What's my bonus? Okay, it's +4. It's +4. I don't know how to increase it. Actually, +3, it's 35. +4, 40. +3, 30. +4 when it's 45. I don't get it. I don't know what's the logic behind it. Okay. Anyway, the one that I think is good will be Expose Weakness, costs 0. Okay, we're a tactician. This is the XP. Okay. So I think, did we loot everything here? We looted it. We leveled up.
The future is never certain.
And now we go to the Voidship Bridge, and we'll be stopping with this today's Let's Play here, saving the game, and we'll be seeing each other next time. Yeah, it was interesting. We leveled up our characters, and I think we'll be getting to the bottom of the mutiny very soon. I presume Edothrad is somehow connected in all this. See you guys next time. Bye bye.